Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this exciting Monday influencer update call. I'm going to kick things off with just a few announcements, and then I will introduce Mr. Bay here in just a little bit. First things first, always want to give a shipping update. The majority of remaining devices are going out tonight and tomorrow. So we're excited about that. So feel free to continue reaching out to us at support@thegpslife.com, and we can share your tracking information with you until that gets added to the back office. So we are excited to announce our very first contest. Because the majority of the devices have shipped, we want you to share your virtual reality experience with us. So this is just a fun way to kind of bring us all together. And not only does it showcase our amazing technology, but it also helps spread the word about GPS. And nothing sells quite like a personal, real, exciting, raw video. And once we have all these videos, we're going to have an amazing testimonial library. So here, I'm going to give you some details on what we want you to do. We want you to start shooting your videos and sending them our way. So it can be funny, it can be serious, it can be heartfelt, anything in between. We want you to share your videos on Facebook Messenger, Instagram messages, email, however you can get that video to us, get it to us. And we're going to give you until Monday, July 20th. That way, if we realize there's still some people who don't have their devices yet, that's going to give you time to get those devices and shoot your videos. So July 20th, that's next Monday. Maybe you want to show someone someone's excitement as they're unboxing their device, or someone's very first reaction to virtual reality. Those can be hilarious and powerful all at the same time. So there's no limits. Be creative, get creative as you can. Maybe you already have these videos, send them to us. Once we have everything, we're going to post it on our social pages, facebook.com, The GPS Life, and our Instagram is @The GPS Life Official. So again, get us those videos. So what do you need to do between now and then? Once you send your video, make sure you're following, liking, favoriting us on Facebook and Instagram. You should be doing that anyways. It's a great way to kind of be a part of the community, but also get some important updates. Once they're posted, we're going to let you know, and you can go out there and love your favorite video, whether it's yours, whether it's someone else's, and then share it. The more, the better. The more likes and loves you get, the better. So what we're going to do is the top 10 videos with the most likes and loves win. Now, what do you get? Now, this is amazing. So brace yourselves. If you're standing up, you probably want to sit down. You are going to get the exclusive, not available yet in this country or on this continent, GPS gear. I know, it's pretty exciting. I have my first GPS shirt on today. It came straight to me from Korea. It is not available anywhere else yet. Anytime Danny or Mark or Michael anyone does a call and has a gear shirt on, the emails go crazy about people who want the gear. So we do not have it yet in the US, but the top 10 videos with the most likes or loves are going to win an ACN t-shirt. So again, just a fun way, but really, we want to have a good time. We want to make it fun, but it's also just going to create a valuable content library that's just going to go a long way of sharing this product. And once we have these videos, whether they're funny, whether they're, heartfelt, whether they're serious, it's going to just sell this product for you. I mean, those of you who have your devices, how powerful these truly are. And it really only takes one look to truly understand. Okay, so that's it. So get your videos going, be as creative as you can, and send them our way. Again, we're gonna let you know when everything's posted. So don't worry about that. We'll keep you posted on all the timelines to make sure everyone is aware. It will be a pretty short turnaround as far as the voting goes, because again, we wanna get the videos out there, maximize it. So get the videos in between now and next Monday. So we are excited to introduce that we are going to be offering some enhanced influencer support to serve you better. So some of this is available today, some of it is coming this week. So as you know, we have email through support@thegpslife.com. We're also getting ready to add chat. Now, both of these, email's going to look and feel a little different. If you've emailed us in the past and you emailed us late today or going forward, it's going to look a little bit different. So we are using the Zendesk software platform to provide our customer and influencer support. Now, Zendesk is just a platform provider. The agents that you're going to be interacting with, those are GPS. But Zendesk, the reason we picked Zendesk, they are consistently ranked among the top provider in the world. You probably have worked with a customer service agent, whether it's chat, email, text, live calls on a Zendesk platform and not even noticed it. But now that I mention that name, you're going to see it everywhere. They're the platform for top global brands: Venmo, Ingersoll Rand, Slack, Squarespace, Uber, the Federal Communications Commission, Airbnb, Dollar Shave Club, Open Table, Black & Decker, GoFundMe are just a few of the brands that have chosen Zendesk. There's literally hundreds of powerful brands who put their trust in the Zendesk platform for their support. So we're really excited about this. It's going to allow us to scale as our business grows, to add additional support. We'll be able to easily tell what are the common questions and can we address them so that you don't have to email or chat in. With the ultimate goal to be to serve you all better, obviously. So again, today we have email. Email is really going to be, once we have these other options in place, really best for the non-urgent questions that don't need a response right away. Up until this point, we've tried to get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. We've been pretty consistent with that. Obviously, we want options that allow us to communicate with you faster, depending on the volume for the day. Sometimes email is going to be less than 24 to 48 hours, but that's not going to be the number one go-to going forward when you have those urgent questions. Again, email is going to look a little bit different now that we've pushed it into that Zendesk platform. You're going to get some auto responders and things like that, but it is still the GPS team behind those emails. We just want to condense the time frame so that you're getting your questions answered even faster. So what's coming this week? We have two different types of chat support. So the GPS chatbot is powered by Zendesk. This is going to allow you to receive a response instantly. So for example, to the right is just a sample. How do I change my password? It's then going to pull up anything related that it tags as a keyword and answer that for you. So the chatbot is going to be good. It utilizes artificial intelligence to answer the most common questions you need an answer to right away, like how do I reset my password? Where do I go for this? What's the return policy? So all of those things that we get a lot of questions about, we can put those into this chat bot using AI intelligence. You're not actually talking to a real live person at the time, but I can guarantee you will use this once and forget that you are not talking to a live person, because as we continue to grow and evolve, that AI intelligence continues to update and there's more and more and more. So the goal is 9 times out of 10, you're going to get to this chatbot and not need to go any further to a live person because it's so intuitive as to what you need. Now, that's not going to happen right out of the gate. It's going to continue to grow and evolve. I was on someone's website the other day, was using a chatbot. I thanked it when I was done because I thought I was talking to a real person. So it is really intuitive, super technology. There is an option when, let's say, whatever question you have can't be handled in the chatbot. We know not everything can be handled in the chatbot. It's going to give you the option to get in touch with us, to either initiate a live chat if it's available. We'll talk about that in a minute. Leave a message, email us. So there'll be options. If you can't do it, maybe chat isn't available, it's going to allow you to initiate an email that we will then get and reply to. Best thing about chatbot, it's 24/7 because it's AI technology. So no matter what, your most common questions, no matter what time of day, you're going to be able to go into this chat bot and get the answers that you need. And again, it is a work in progress. It's pretty robust as of now. It will be robust when we launch it. But as we continue to put more and more information on the Zendesk platform and that artificial intelligence picks up on that, it's going to be even more robust. So really excited to bring that to you this week. In addition, coming this week, and we'll communicate exact days and times with you when we know, but it will be this week, live chat. So the option to get help from a live person, a live GPS agent, again, all powered by Zendesk. You'll see the little chat icon added to the website when it's ready. It's fast personal service. So you can communicate with a live agent in real time without interrupting enrollment or shopping processes. So we get that sometimes you're trying to enroll someone, maybe you're having an issue, you have to email us, maybe we don't reply right away. That's an interruption to what you're trying to do. Live chat, pop open the chat window if it's during the hours that we're available to chat. type your question in, you're going to get live support. It will be enhanced to work with social channels, Facebook Messenger, etc. So we're going to meet you, your customers, your influencers where they are. This ultimately is going to result in less wait and more happy for you and your customers, and that's our goal. So to start, chat is going to be available Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Those hours, we'll continue to look at those. Is that the sweet spot? Is that when we need them? Do we need to start earlier? Do we need to go later? So again, this is what we're going to launch with. We feel good about it, but we're going to continue to monitor that to make sure that we're providing you the support that you need. Because at the end of the day, we have one goal: providing influencers and customers with premier service and support. Whether you're talking to a support agent, whether you're calling me, whether you're emailing, regardless of who you're interacting with at GPS, we want you and your customers to have a premier experience 100% of the time. And we like to say that we are 0% satisfied until you are 100% satisfied. So there's really no in between. So these are some exciting steps we're going to be taking this week just to get one step closer to that goal. Obviously lots more coming, but we were excited that we could get these ready and get them out. So again, we'll shoot some messages out once everything is live and the chat's up to let you all know, but keep an eye on the website for those things. And we're pretty excited about it. So now I have the pleasure of introducing Danny Bay, the one and only. I got to spend some time with Danny last week. He was back from Korea, and so we got to spend a few days together, and it was incredible. And he connected me on the phone with one of his longtime business associates who's become a dear friend. And this guy was just, he owns a company and just really sharp. And I had the opportunity to talk to him. And, we were talking about how I know Danny, how he knows Danny. And he said, the best way I can put it, Danny Bay is the best man I know. And I kind of paused and he said, that's all I have to say. That's the best way I can put it. And I said, you know what? You're right. I said, and I know a lot of people that would agree with you. So it's my privilege to welcome Danny to the call. He is absolutely one of the best men that I know as well. Danny, I can't hear you. I don't.
Let's see.
Okay, there you go.
I connected by a phone. I don't know if you see another line to open, just to make sure we have a better, let's see. Do you see a phone line? If not, it's all right. I'll start. It's all good. So first of all, I really appreciate you, Katie, traveling to Vegas. It was great to spend a few days with you here at our GPS office to really focus on what's going on right now. Also spend a lot of time planning what we're going to do next 30 days, 90 days, next 6 months, as well as, we talked a lot about what we're going to be doing next couple of years and, many, many years to come. So we appreciate your leadership, Katie. We appreciate everything you do and, providing the really powerful infrastructure for us to be able to really offer, great service and great opportunity for all the influencers that's participating with us here in the United States. We want to welcome everybody for participating on the call tonight. I love getting on these weekly update calls, getting a chance to see many leaders' names. I always look through the list because I want to know who's engaged and who's not, and also want to see, who's really focused and dialed in to go out there, build their GPS opportunity in a big way. We have a lot of exciting things going on. As Katie mentioned, we're really excited about the video promotion we're going to be doing, giving away our GPS shirt, white one and a black one. We're going to be sending out to our top winners, who's going to be, who probably is going to have the best videos for us to enjoy together. Just like when you watch any presentation or training, or maybe even watch infomercial, or maybe watch different commercials, or maybe even see different sales websites, or even on Amazon. What really helps you to relay the message better to the potential consumer is the story. Mr. Jim Rohn teaches that we're, in sales and in business and customer acquisition, it's a storytelling business, and more stories. And here are two types of stories: stories that you create and stories that you collect. You could create your own story. You could also collect other people's stories. And more stories, the better. When you're in storytelling business, more stories you have, easier it would be for you to acquire more customers, share the opportunity with others. And, and that's what this promotion is going to allow us to do. And some of you have been seeing some of the videos from the United States, Korea, and Japan, last few days. We're very excited about so many people in all three markets enjoying our virtual reality platform, virtual reality content, virtual reality technology. And, some of you saw a 6-year-old kid from Korea, Mr. Kwon's son, and some of you probably saw it on Facebook and Kakao Talk and different social media platforms, and he was just tripping out, man. And his younger sister, who I believe is 4 years old, and she was like whining right in front of him because she wanted to take over the device. And they were literally fighting over the device. He was tripping out because, and many people are asking what he was watching. I'll share with you. If you go to VRLU, if you log into VRLU, and if you go all the way to the left, one of the first classes, first experiences that you could find on VRLU is called Common Experience. And if you go into that, you could actually find over 20 episodes of travel content. And you could do parasailing in Guam. You could swim with stingrays. You could be if it's too hot, like, Vegas today was like 113 degrees or something. If you live in an hot area and you want to cool off, you could actually go, you could ride a sleigh that's pulled by huskies and so many different experiences. But he was actually experiencing Las Vegas water fountain show at Bellagio Hotel. And that's why he was looking everywhere, and he was like looking behind him going, oh my gosh, there are people here. It's just the experience of virtual reality for so many people are absolutely amazing. And if you could just capture those moments, it's priceless. For you to, cherish for your friends and family, but also for you to share your opportunity as well as your products and services with potential customers. So go out there and share a lot of videos, create a lot of videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for you to be one of the first people in the United States to be able to get these GPS black and white shirts. So also, customer acquisition. A lot of people are talking about, hey, when I'm not good at sales and I can't sell, I'm scared to sell. Well, if you understand our business model, all we have to do is just share. And if you share the product with people, if they like it, they'll probably be your customer. If they love it, they probably see the opportunity and they just become your influencer partner. I actually had a friend of mine tell me this week, he said, man, I've been trying to get a lot of customers this week, but he's been having a hard time because every person he demonstrates the virtual reality device to, they want to become his business partner and they want to become an influencer instead of just becoming a customer because they want to participate in this movement. They want a piece of the pie of this incredible opportunity. So every single one of you, just go out there and demonstrate. I know majority of you already have your devices. I know some of you are going to be getting your devices this week. As Katie mentioned, that today and tomorrow we're shipping out hundreds of more devices, which we're really excited about. And I was just reading, really when Oculus, launched their Quest product and how they were literally in back order all the way from October, November of last year until literally April, and literally average delivery time. Literally every customer had to wait over 14 days for the shortest amount, but many literally weeks Some people have to wait for a couple of months, and they literally have to not take any orders for a little while because, they were just in such a back order. Understand that, right now with the virtual reality technology, with good devices in the marketplace that consumers want, many people out in the marketplace truly, are really jumping all over to participate and get their hands on these virtual reality devices. So, we're really excited about what's happening. Whenever you get a customer, just let them know that, right now, because we literally just launched this product in June, about a month ago in the United States, it's still in a little bit of back order situation, but you could expect to get your device anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks. And, set the right expectation as you're acquiring customer. I believe starting August, we should have, because they're producing a lot, and many of you probably know about the whole logistic of shipping issues all the way from Asia and especially China to the United States, as well as, what's going on with some of the parts from different parts of the world, having some delays. It's a common issue that many of the companies are dealing with, due to COVID, but we believe that we have a game plan to really be in a good position by August, so, just demonstrate the product. It doesn't matter if they become a customer, it doesn't matter if they become an influencer, really go out there and share the product and share the experience, create a lot of stories, capture a lot of stories, collect a lot of stories, and share a lot of those stories is going to build a foundation for you to go out there and build huge customer base and build huge business. On top of the promotion of the collecting videos and who's going to have the best video testimonies of use of virtual reality, we're going to have a very special promotion that we have never had before. We are so excited about our second month of GPS operating in the United States. We're going to run a promotion in the month of July just in the United States that we're not doing in Korea. We're probably not going to be doing it in Japan, but we're doing it right now in America. We're announcing this today. We're going to have the documentation for you available by tomorrow. And basically, what we're going to do is, I know already many of you had different influencers participate and enroll into your team, and many of you have been doing a tremendous job building your team, in the United States right now. Anybody that gets started in GPS opportunity in the month of July, anybody that got started, even from July 1st or 2nd, today, July 13th, until at the end of July, July 31st. So we still have 17, 18 days left in this month. Anybody, I know many of you have been sharing the opportunity, sharing the product with many people, sharing the story with many people. I want to encourage you to talk to them this month. Anybody that gets started in the month of July, if they get started as an influencer in the month of July, and if they become an influencer 500 within first 30 days, if they become an influencer 500 within first 30 days, obviously, when you become an influencer 500, you earn $500 monthly influencer level bonus. On top of that, you're going to be earning your first $100 for becoming influencer 100 level advancement bonus. Also, you'll be earning $250 level advancement bonus for becoming influencer 250. So earning $500 monthly influencer level bonus, earning $100 influencer 100 level advancement bonus, earning $250 bonus for influencer 250 level advancement bonus. But on top of that, anybody that gets started in the month of July, if they become influencer 500 or higher within first 30 days, we're going to run a very special promotion where we'll be paying additional $500 promotion bonus, fast start promotion bonus for anybody that gets started in the month of July. What that means, it's literally doubling their monthly influencer level bonus. It's literally, think about this. Just by getting started in the month of July and becoming influencer 500, which simply means 5,000 BV on the left, 5,000 BV on the right, and maybe you have a team already being built, with your team, and maybe you already have some volume going right now. It doesn't matter. It's literally in your working leg of having 10 customers. Now, they may be, some of them may be influencers, some of them may be customers, but whenever there is a virtual reality device, GPS, VR device customer, 400 BV, VR Loop subscription customer, which is 100 BV, there's a 500 BV. As soon as you have 10 of those customers on the left, 10 of those customers on the right, that will make you influencer 500. And if you get this done from the start date, now understand that if you start today, you have until at the end of the month to count all the volumes. So what's really good is somebody getting started earlier they start, better it is, because they have 17, 18 days to do it. And they have another chance to start, from day one on August 1st, because we have a monthly closing. So what's really exciting is they almost have 2 opportunities to do it. But here's what's really exciting about this. Anybody that gets started today, they could literally in the next 17 days go out there and get 10 customers on the left, 10 customers on the right, and get themselves promoted to Influencer 500 and earn $350 in level advancement bonus, $500 in monthly influencer level bonus, and additional $500 in fast start promotion bonus just for getting started in the month of July. Special promotion. That alone is already $1,350 bonus. But on top of that, they're going to be earning group influencer marketing commission. They're going to be earning fast influencer promotion commission. They're also going to be earning, matching bonuses. I'm telling you, they're going to be earning anywhere between $1,400 to $1,500 plus just for simply going out there and making sure they have 10 customers on the left, 10 customers on the right, literally, by just focusing and sharing the opportunity and sharing the product with people. This promotion I am so excited about because I believe this is going to position every single one of you here that are participating in this influencer update call right now for you to grow your team and grow your revenue, grow your customer base this month, in the month of July, like never before. So I am super fired up about the video promotion, but I'm also extremely fired up about every single one of you having the opportunity to build your team in a major way by having this $500 Fast Start promotion bonus in the month of July. So we'll have all the information, details available on a document for you tomorrow. So if I were you, anybody you've been thinking about sharing the opportunity to, anybody you've talked to last few weeks, but you haven't really got them started in the business yet, I'll have a serious conversation with them. This is the best opportunity, best timing for them to take advantage of this opportunity. So I look forward to seeing many, many promotions in the month of July. Obviously, the key of you becoming Influencer 1000 is helping one person on your left and one person on your right to become Influencer 500. You're going to become Influencer 1000. Helping a couple people to get promoted on each team is going to get you promoted to the next position. So, we're really excited about this promotion. We'll have more information and details on a document available for you by tomorrow. Before we close the call, I just want to take a few minutes and share with you a little more about, how I got started in the industry. Many people ask me about, hey, how did you have success? What did you have to go through? How can I have success? What do I have to do? So many people ask me all the time. Like a lot of people should really understand that, for me, yeah, maybe some people are natural. Some people are born with, good personality. Maybe they have likable personality, and maybe they're not shy or whatever. But for me, I was a very shy individual. I couldn't speak in front of 5 people. and I mean, I didn't even like taking pictures. I can't even find a single picture of me from elementary school, middle school, or high school days because I just, I ran if there was a camera in front of us. And when I first got started in sales, when I first got started in direct sales, when I first got started in the opportunity of building a team, I was very young. I was still a teenager. I was 18 years old. And when I got started, I wasn't good. My first day, I introduced one of my friends, but she decided to not get involved in the business. And because of it, she actually said she would do it, but next day she said she would quit. And I guess I let it, emotionally get to me. I let it, get to me. And it took me 9 months to get my second business partner in the team. Not because it was hard, not because it was impossible or something that I couldn't do. It's simply because I let it affect me. I let outside circumstances and let other people's opinions and decisions affect me. And and my emotional, my EQ was low. My emotional intelligence, my emotional, like I was not very strong emotionally, and I was on that emotional roller coaster, and I let it get to me. And it's not that so many people said no to me. It was more of me being afraid of people saying no to me. And, I heard a mentor of mine share with me almost 20 years ago. He said, Danny, one day you're going to understand that people don't see the business through their eyes. People are going to see the business through your eyes. However you see it, other people are going to see it. So I looked at it. I looked at the opportunity. I was looking at the opportunity like, hey, they're not going to be interested. They don't need this, or it's too hard, or I just had all these thoughts, right? And because I had those thoughts, whoever I was talking to, they had those thoughts. They felt my emotion. They felt my emotion about how I feel, because I was incontinent, and I wasn't even borrowing other people's confidence, my leaders' confidence, for me to do it. So I remember, I thank God I had leaders that kept telling me that I could do it. Whenever I felt like I couldn't do it, they told me I could do it. And the truth of the matter is, before I believed in myself, I had a couple leaders that believed in me long before I believed in myself. I had these people tell me, hey, Danny, if I could do it, you could do it. If he could do it, you could do it. If she could do it, you could do it. You just got to put one foot in front of the other, and you just got to continue. And he said, I heard so many things. They said, hey, Danny, it's always the darkest before the dawn. And, her quote, like, hey, there's always a rain before the rainbow. And I heard so many quotes of how everything big started as a small thing. And I started studying Jim Rohn and John C. Maxwell and Les Brown and Zig Ziglar and so many different trainings and so many different powerful mindset and so many different teachings and started to develop and started work on myself and started to develop my skills and I started listening to Mr. Jim Rohn, who said success is nothing more than a set of mindset. When he started teaching that who could get better, anybody could get better, and and all these messages, and I started consuming these information, and I realized that whatever I deposit, it's going to come out. What goes in has to come out. And I realized that if I put more doubt, doubt activities and doubt thoughts and doubting words will come out and doubting results will come out. But more confidence that I put in by, reading or listening or watching or experiencing, more confidence will come out, and more positivity that I put in, more positivity will come out. And as I started doing more of those things, here's what happened. One day, I was sitting in a training, and I remember there were a lot of people there. The trainer said, one day you got to draw the line in the sand and you just got to walk over. He said, you got to walk over and say, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. He said, you just got to one day make a decision that I'm not going to make any more excuses. I'm not going to blame anybody else. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I'm not going to live my life according to somebody else's design any longer. I'm going to start designing my life. And I heard him say it, and I heard this many times, but that day just registered in me. He said, best way to predict your future is to design one. He said, nobody else could determine what you're capable of. Nobody else should determine the results of your life. Only you can. And he said, once you start to make those decisions where you start to truly control your outcome, and you, instead of playing the game trying to win, but you start to play the game where it's impossible for you to lose. Once you understand the philosophy that, you know what, you should overplan and overwork it. So if everything goes wrong that could possibly go wrong, you still win. If you could start playing the game, if you could start doing activities enough to where it's impossible for you to lose. Instead, you see the difference between trying to win versus impossible to lose? Impossible to lose.
if you had to make one basket, if you only shot one time, you're going to try to make it. But if you had unlimited amount of shots you could take, it will be impossible for you to lose. What if it didn't matter if you could take 5 shots or 10 shots or 100 shots? It will be impossible for you to lose. Here's what you know. If there was a prize attached to you making that goal, if you could just make that one shot, what if all your dreams and goals could become your reality? I'm sure every single one of you, as you started your GPS opportunity, you wrote down your goals, you wrote down your dreams. Some of you are doing this to take care of your family. Some of you are doing this to maybe go out and replace your current income. Some of you are doing this right now because coronavirus, this COVID pandemic hit your family very hard, and you're trying to replace the income and the opportunity you had prior to this pandemic. Some of you are doing this right now because you want to create residual income where you could have more, time freedom in your family, where you could be in control of your income and you could be in control of your schedule, and you could generate, revenue by, you could create income by the revenue you create instead of clocking in and out, 9 to 5 or 10 to 7 or whatever hours you work at a place that you don't enjoy working in, and you don't see the future, being built on. And maybe that's why you're doing this. Maybe some of you are doing this because you just want to earn additional $1,000 a month, additional $5,000 a month. But maybe some of you are doing this because you want to be financially independent, and you want to be able to go out there and create enough income and enough wealth for your family where you could truly go out there and take your family to live a life that they've never experienced before. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever, whatever your plans are, what if you could just make that shot? What if you could make this shot, and if you could just make that shot, that becomes reality for you? If that was the case, and if there was no limit, on how many shots you're allowed to take, how many shots would you take? How long would you wait between 2 shots? After shooting the first one, and if you miss one, how long would you wait to take the next one? How long would you wait before you take the first shot? When I heard those conversations from my mentor, I was like, dude, I'm not waiting. You kidding me? Give me the ball right now. I'll take the shot right now. I'll make the shot right now. And I make it. It doesn't matter if it's air ball. You're not going to be embarrassed. Who cares? Give me the ball again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. And I'll do it again. Why? Because I have dreams and goals, and I had, and my strong why, my strong reasons for wanting to make this work. And I wasn't going to wait to score. See, once you understand that you are 100% in control, you are 100% in control of your results, of your GPS opportunity. When are you going to become influencer 500? When you choose to. When are you going to become influencer 1,000? When you choose to. When are you going to become influencer 10K? When you choose to. When are you going to become influencer 100K? When you choose to. When are you going to become influencer 200K, highest position in GPS opportunity? When you choose to. It's not up to the person who introduced you to the opportunity. It's not up to the economy. It's not up to the pandemic ending. It's not up to the virtual reality industry. It's not up to how many contents are available on VRLU or not. It is 100% up to you. Yes, situations could make things easier for you or harder for you, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how easy it gets. It's still up to you. It doesn't matter how tough it gets. It's still up to you. See, once you make the decision and say, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And once I understood, think about this. I went through 9.5 months of not even making a single dollar, but I made a decision. I said, you know what? I'm going to be in control. And I started building a team. And in literally 9.5 months, couldn't build a team. Next 2-3 weeks, I had a team of 20, 30 people working with me, getting customers. And I remember even fast forward 3 years later, after experiencing a little bit of success, and just like real estate market, just like stock market, just like any other market, when you look from far, of a success story of any company or any person, it looks like this. When you look at a success graph from far, but when you look detail, when you zoom in and look at it per month or per year or per quarter, it always looks like this. It always has ups and downs. You know, it doesn't matter if it's, it doesn't matter what it is. Every growth, if you could zoom in to the detail, there's tremendous amount of ups and downs. There's nothing that goes straight up. And, you know, and what I realized is that, you know, when you're facing the downtime, it's an opportunity for you to bounce back up. And that's how you go up each time. That's how you go up each time. That's how you get better every time. You know, every time there is a step, whenever there was a brick in front of me, whenever there was a rock in front of me, instead of let it stop me from moving forward, I used it as a stepping stone to move up and go to the next level. And once you start gaining the habit and gaining the mindset and the habit of doing that with whatever comes your way, and once you truly understand what it means to be in control of results of your business, and once you truly understand that I just have to make two. In our game, you just got to find two right leaders in your team for you to go out there and become influencer 200K. Do you understand that if you just find one person on the left, one person on the right that becomes influencer 5,000, you become influencer 10K? Do you understand that if you just find one person on the left and one person on the right that becomes influencer 50K, you become influencer 75K? That, you know, if you just simply find, influencer 100K, one person on the left, they will become influencer 100K. One person on the right, they become influencer 100K. It doesn't matter if it took a year, 2 years, or 5 years. If you find two right people, you could become influencer 200K. If you understand that if you could just get a score twice, you just got to score twice. And we don't have any limit. We're not giving you two balls and say, hey, it's not like, you know, going to Six Flags or Disneyland where you get two balls, you got to make both and you get that big, you know, doll prize. No, you could get unlimited amount of balls to shoot. And it doesn't cost you $5 every 3 balls. No, you could shoot as many as you want. And sooner and faster, you know, sooner you grab the ball and shoot. And don't hesitate between 2 balls, you know, from this person to next. You know, be urgent about building your foundation. And that's why we're running this July promotion, to give you extra incentive, give your team extra incentive, give your potential influencer partner extra incentive for them to go out there, build their infrastructure, build their foundation, build their leadership fast. And if you could leverage that, I'm telling you, you could be on this call right now. You could be part of this Zoom meeting right now as an influencer that haven't got a single customer and haven't found a single influencer in your team yet. You could make a decision today and you could become an influencer 1,000, 5,000, 10K, next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days of time. My last question for you as we wrap up, if it could happen for me, why not you? If it could happen for Mr. Michael Hahn, why not you? If it could happen for Jin Young Lee out in Korea, who's 29 years old, never done sales, never had any experience of marketing or sales or leadership position. She's just worked after college. She just worked as an assistant at a very, you know, small, quiet office for a few years, and first time trying an opportunity like this and got promoted to influencer 10K within first 45 days of being part of the opportunity. If she could do it, why not you? You're just a decision away. So I want to see which one of you would draw a line in the sand and say, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. No more just participating. No more just waiting for things to happen. But I'm going to cross over, and starting today, I'm not going to wait no longer. I'm going to go all out, and I'm going to give my absolute best. And just remember, when you feel like you gave your all, You probably are not even at half of your all. You got to go more. You got to push yourself. You got to go a little further. You got more in you. And if you could go out there and master encouraging yourself, pushing yourself to go to the next level and stretch, let this month be the month for you to stretch and go to the next level. I'm telling you, you could literally turn your life around in the month of July. You could turn your business around in the month of July. I want to see your success story. I want to hear your success story. I want to see you grow your business. I want to see you have your success. I want to see you helping your team members have success. The same way it happened for me many, many years ago. Same way it happened for many of our leaders in all 3 countries. So let's have a powerful, powerful week. We got exciting 2 promotions going on at the same time. We'll be sharing some more documentations with you tomorrow. Stay connected with us on Facebook and Instagram. Share your stories, and let's go out there and make this week a very powerful, productive week. So we'll see you guys again next week on our Influencer Update call. God bless everybody. Have a great night, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for being on the call. We'll see you guys next week.